Good evening. Magandang gabi po sa inyo. Good evening. This is your Master Roche, the Vice President of Philippine Advocates for Consultants and Trainers. Welcome to another edition of really great episodes. We're bringing this one live via our Facebook page. So you can just anytime share it to your friends, and you can also watch party. Again, this is a great opportunity for us to celebrate life and really communicate with the people who are just staying home and staying safe because of our enhanced community quarantine. Just to give you a brief overview, we have had great 5 episodes, and this is the 6th episode. And I'm again facilitating this on behalf of our President Mentor Myron. We are very happy and excited to bring you the 6th episode. Just to give you again the topic that have been discussed last time. So the first one we've discussed about with Coach Malvin Dinlasan, the Perfect Start Coach. We have discussed about building your brand. And the second episode, we have this is our President Mentor Myron. He discussed about the mentality of being an entrepreneur. And the third episode, Usapang Partners, is our very own Doc RB. He discussed about the proper posture, or he actually discussed the ergonomics. And the fourth one is actually yours truly. I've actually taught you how to create a marketing plan. In introduction, the simplified 5 steps of creating a marketing plan. And kanina po, at around 2 p.m. up to 3 p.m., we were able to discuss how to be happy and how to celebrate life stress-free with our happiness coach, Mr. Bryson Bonsol. So far, we have had great results. So far, we have had great response from the viewers, from the watchers, who's really celebrating life with us, with Philippine Advocates and Consultants for Trainers. And today is our episode 6. Today, we are actually very happy that we have our very own Jonecca San Pascual, which I will definitely introduce her properly later when after a few more minutes. But just to give you again the anticipation of our Saturday, this coming Saturday, that's going to be April 4. You also have to be with us at this page, and you can share it anytime also. We are going to have our very own Coach Matt Doming. And the topic is, today is we are just staying home. The topic is how to be happy and successful in life through this proven and tested goal setting strategy. So that would be 8 to 9 p.m. But 2 to 3 p.m., this is Mr. Ekan Malig, and he's going to be talking about relationship building during time of crisis. So, napaka-timely po ng mga topic natin, the episode 5, episode 6, episode 7, episode 8, happy, stress, amid crisis, chaos, anxiety. So, everything, this will also be touched by our guest speaker today. And of course, without further ado, I'm very honored. Also, I would just like to introduce her. She is our very own Miss Jonecca San Pascual. And who is she? She is the founder of Advanced Sales Institute, a sales and personality development coach, or corporate trainer driven by results, a motivational speaker focused on success. See, I really want to hear her. Gusto ko na pong siya mapakinggan kaagad. No? Jonecca firmly believes that success starts with the mind. So we're also going to be learning from her on how to set our mind correct. And she's a licensed NLP, yung pong Neuro-Linguistic Programming Practitioner and the Society of NLP USA, and focus on teaching mind programming techniques to help you create stronger mindset and better habits. Okay? So without further ado, I'd like to welcome and introduce to our PAC watchers sa FB Live all over the world, Miss Jonecca San Pascual. Good evening, Jonecca.
Good evening, Roger. Good evening to our PAC members. Salamat for having me here tonight.
Okay, so today your topic is how to overcome anxiety amid chaos. So again, I'd like to introduce Miss Jonecca San Pascual, and take it away. Go ahead.
Salamat, Roche. Napakagandang introduction. And I'm excited also to your future episodes. Ang gaganda ng mga previous episodes nyo. So today we will be talking about how to overcome anxiety amidst chaos. And napili ko tong topic na to because alam naman natin lahat na yung sitwasyon today with coronavirus and the pandemic. So, ang dami sa atin ngayon, they feel fear, they feel anxious about the illness, and some of us can't really handle how to handle fear, how to handle anxiety. So, ang nangyayari, lumalala siya without the proper education on how to manage it. So, um, anong epekto sa atin ng fear? Anong epekto sa atin ng anxiety? So, marami sa atin nakita natin na nag-hoard ng mga grocery items because they are anxious na maubusan. Marami sa atin, they blame other people, and marami din sa atin nagiging depressed na because of too much fear, too much anxiety. But don't get me wrong here. Okay lang matakot, okay lang maging anxious. It's a human nature actually. Meron tayong tinatawag na fight or flight. Simula pa nung mga ninuno natin or because of evolution. Kaya normal lang sa atin matakot. Ang hindi normal is too much fear or too much anxiety that can worsen the situation than already is, or can too much fear that can affect our health and our mentality or insanity, di ba? Or sanity. So, lahat yon maapektuhan ng takot, lahat yon apektado ng anxiety. So, first, before we can overcome anxiety, ano ba yung anxiety? Bakit ba tayo nagiging anxious? So, first of all, ang anxiety, it's our body's response to stress. So, nagiging anxious tayo because we're too much stress. And we are always nervous. We are always afraid of things that aren't yet happening or will happen in the future. So kahit hindi pa siya nangyayari, takot na tayo with the future. Ninenervyos na tayo. That is anxiety. And like what I said, it's okay to be anxious. Ang mahirap is when we get to that extreme anxiousness, or we have extreme anxiety. So, how do you know kung extreme yung anxiety mo? First of all, it lasts for so long. It lasts for more than 6 months. Nagkakaroon ka na ng panic attacks, anxiety attacks, and your anxiousness is interfering with your life. So, dahil sobrang takot mo, sobrang nervous mo, hindi ka na makakain, hindi ka na makalabas, iniiwasan mo na yung mga tao, and the result of anxiety is depression. So, nade-depress ka rin along with anxiety. Kasi, nagiging snowball effect na siya. We have what we call rewiring of brain, or let's say neuroplasticity. So, ano ba tong neuroplasticity? Neuroplasticity is when we when two of our neurons wire and create a habit, creates a behavior. So, for example, we learn how to bike. Sa una, di ba, nahihirapan tayo mag-bike. But eventually, pag lagi tayo nagbabike, nagiging expert tayo sa pagbabike. And it's the same with anxiousness. Okay lang minsan nagiging nervous tayo, okay lang minsan na natatakot tayo, but eventually, kapag lagi kang ninenervyos, kapag lagi kang takot, nagiging malala siya. Nagiging anxiety attack na siya, nagiging depression na siya, nagiging phobia na siya. So, that's how rewiring works. May nare-rewire sa behavior because of a single thought, a single fear, and it becomes a snowball effect. So, yun yung anxiety disorder. Nagiging ganon yung anxiety disorder. Some of the types of anxiety, ayun yung kagaya lang sinabi ko kanina, phobia, and yung may mga separation anxiety. Separation anxiety is yung you're too attached with someone, and ayaw mo silang nakikitang umaalis, and you cling to them. And also yung may mga OCD, may mga social anxiety disorder. So yun yung mga ibang types ng anxiety. So what I want to give you tonight is the 10 tips on how we can overcome anxiety. Paano ba natin malalabanan itong anxiety na to? So, number one is we have to be wary of our thoughts. Dapat alam natin or aware tayo sa lahat ng mga iniisip natin. Positive ba siya or negative? Nakakatulong ba siya sa atin or not? Because what we fear, we attract. Okay? It's like the law of attraction. Kung ano ang iniisip mo, ma-attract mo siya. But it doesn't necessarily, it doesn't happen agad-agad. I will give you an example. So let's say, wag kang mag-isip ng blue elephant. So anong naisip mo? 'Di ba? Blue na elephant. Just because of the word blue elephant. Okay? Our brain doesn't know the reality and what is not real. So, hindi niya naintindihan yung wag. Ang naintindihan niya lang yung blue elephant. So, you have to be mindful of everything that comes to your head. Is it is it is it something that can help you, or is it something that can affect you, your health, mentally and physically? So that's we also practice. So neuro-linguistic programming. Let me discuss to you what neuro-linguistic programming is. Neuro stands for the nervous system. So NLP will believe na yung mga successful people has the same number of neurons as us. So if Steve Jobs has 80 billion neurons, we definitely have the same billion of neurons. That means that kung kaya nila maging successful, then we can also be successful. So that stands for the nervous system. And linguistic is for the language. Words are really, really powerful. So sa NLP, we learned that everything has energy. Okay, even words has energy. So whatever you say and whatever you think about, it affects what you do and your behavior. So for example, you tell someone that they're stupid. Next thing in the morning, they're still stupid. Why? Because they believe they're stupid. Because you you told that to them. Sinabihan mo sila ng stupid. Then they will eventually believe that they're just stupid. Okay. So that's the language part. And programming are the strategies or the techniques on how you can achieve your goal using language. Because we help others and we help ourselves by communication. Okay? And what do we use to communicate with other people and with ourselves? Definitely it is definitely words. Okay? So words are really powerful. And we say the words by thinking about or with our thoughts. So ganon ka-powerful ang ating thought. And what we focus on, we expand or it expands. So if we keep on focusing on the illness, eventually it will affect our body. Kasi ang nervous system natin or ang brain, pag may inisip tayong nakakatakot or nakaka-nervyos, yung cortisol natin, cortisol is a stress hormone. Yung cortisol natin, nagsusumbong yan sa ating kidneys, sa ating adrenaline system, and it affects everything in our body. It affects our blood pressure. It affects our blood sugar. So, simple thing that we thought about, simple thing that we see on the internet or on TV, it affects us physically and mentally. All right. So next is visualization. Right? Number 2 is visualization. Kagaya ng sabi ko kanina, what we think and what we say, it affects everything in our body. So with visualizing, kahit i-visualize mo lang yung something, it affects us as well. So for example, I will give you an exercise. All right? Ready na ba kayo sa exercise? Okay. So I want you to close your eyes and then think about this lemon. Okay? Imagine that you're getting this lemon and then yung lemon, hahatiin mo siya. Hatiin mo siya ng pakonti-konti and then kukuha ka lang isang peraso, lemon. And sasawsaw mo siya sa asin and then isusubo mo yung lemon. Okay? What do you feel? Diba? Parang nangangasim ka. Yung visualize mo lang na isusubo mo yung lemon na sobrang asim, na mangasim-gasim siya. Parang naglalaway ka na, you salivate. And that's just visualization alone. Wala pa dyan actually yung lemon. Hindi totoo yung lemon. You just visualized it and nangangasim ka na. So what more? If yung kagat ng lamok na yan, visualize mo or you thought as cancer, then kakaisip mo na kakaisip na it's cancer, it can manifest as cancer. So same with what's happening right now. Same with coronavirus. And with NLP, it's what we call the placebo effect. Okay? Ano ba yung placebo effect? Do you know the placebo effect? Okay? Placebo effect is a study before that ang ginawa nila is nagbigay sila ng pill sa mga taong may sakit. Let's say iba-ibang sakit nila, may cancer, may let's say may problema sa baga or whatever. Then binigyan nila ng pill. So sinabi nila doon sa patient na ang pill na yon ay ang cure sa sakit nila or ang magpapagaling sa sakit nila. And then eventually, nung kinain nila yung pill, after ilang months, either lumakas sila or mas naging better yung results nung test nila or completely gumaling sila. And that's just a sugar pill. Hindi yun yung totoong gamot. Sugar lang yung binigay nila. Pero ang nagpagaling doon is their belief. Their belief na gagaling sila. Because when they believe something, hindi sila stressed. Hindi sila stress eh. Hindi sila takot. Hindi sila ninenervous. Ay, magagaling ba ako dito? Ay, hindi ba ako gagaling? So in a way, it affects their immune system. It boosted their immune system. Just by believing na ito yung gamot sa sakit ko. So that is the placebo effect. Okay, that's number 2. And number 3 tip is meditation. Okay? Meditation, ang daming kinds of meditation. There's a mindfulness meditation. We have ang dami. Actually, nakalimutan ko na. Pero madaming klase ng meditation. We have the silent meditation. We have the what else? Guided meditation. Guided meditation is what I usually use kasi there's someone guiding you doon sa meditation audio, and then it will help you visualize yourself more or your body more. So it may meditation for happiness, may meditation to release stress, release anxiety, and you can search kahit sa YouTube, ang dami na dong list ng meditation. You can just search meditation for what, and then lalabas na siya doon. So, ang daming effects ng meditation. Bukod sa it helps you visualize, it also helps you to reduce your stress. Mas mawawala yung stress mo. And at the same time, it lessens or it controls your anxiety. Nako-control mo siya. Kasi you just feel peaceful, you just feel light whenever you're meditating. So parang there's no problem in the world. And thinking just that helps you or helps your immune system as well. So that's the meditation. And of course, number 4 is we have to lessen our media content. Okay? So sometimes less information is better. Yes, awareness protects, but it doesn't mean that you have the power, or more information doesn't mean power. Okay? Sometimes whenever we see more of these news or more of these threat, mas nakakaapekto siya sa ating immune system, and mas nakakaapekto siya sa ating fear, mas nakakaapekto siya sa ating nervousness. So make sure that okay lang, normal lang yung pagtitake mo ng mga news, normal lang yung pagtake mo ng mga media content about any disease. Just don't be obsessed about researching something. Don't make your life about the coronavirus, or don't make your life about the sickness itself. Okay, make sure that it's enough. It's just enough for you to be aware of what's happening, or it's enough for you to be aware what the situation is. You can take any information as long as it doesn't affect you. It doesn't affect or it doesn't add to the fear that you feel. Ayun. So number 5 is we overcome the fear of the illness or any fear with the state of joy. So we overcome any state of fear by the state of joy. And yung kasabihan natin before na laughter is the best medicine. It is the best medicine. Then it is really the best medicine. Why? Kagaya nga na sinabi ni Roche kanina, meron tayong happiness coach. And that happiness helps us na ipa-boost yung immune system natin, na i-increase yung emotion levels natin or energy levels natin, na maging masaya tayo, we don't feel down, and we manage our emotions, whatever negative emotions we feel. So, yun yung tip number 6. 6 na ba? Anyway, nahula ako. But you can, aside from the laughter, you can do whatever things that you enjoy doing. Let's say, for example, you enjoy music, then you can play an instrument, you can sing, or you can dance. So whatever you enjoy doing, drawing, let's say talking in front of the camera, or doing FB lives, then just do it. Because it gives you happiness. And by being happy, you increase your immune system. So yeah, that's it. And the next one is you have to talk to other people. Okay? Talking to other people not just increase your social skills, but also it helps you think that there are people that are willing to help you. It helps you to well, and to control that anxiety. It helps you, kumbaga, break the state of being anxious, or break the state of fear. So just, mingle with others, be social, and yeah, talk to other people. And the next one is E plus R equals O. Okay, I'm talking about a formula. This is a formula that it's written in the book of Jack Canfield, sa book niya na Chicken Soup for the Soul. So um, E plus R equals O means events plus response equals outcome. We know that we don't control the events. There are things that we cannot control or we cannot manage, such as this or such as the coronavirus. And um, there are successful people because they responded positively to these kinds of negative events. And yes, you cannot control the events, but you can always control whatever your response is. You can always control your emotions. You can always control your thoughts and what you think or do with any situation. So remember that positive mindset always equals to positive results. Negative mindset always equals to negative results. So if you either respond positively or negatively to a situation or to an event, then that's the result or the outcome that you're going to get. Okay? So yes, right now, bagsak lahat. Bagsak yung stocks natin. Bagsak yung mga businesses. There are businesses that aren't operating, and um, uh, as in, ang daming negative na nangyayari. Pero how do you see this event? Can you only see the negative in the situation, or can you still see an opportunity behind these kinds of events? How can this help you better? How can this help you still grow as a person? So that's what you always have to think about with any kind of situation that you are in. Okay, so um, some successful people, they see the opportunity uh, sa lahat ng negative events na nangyari sa buhay nila. Let's say, madami actually sila Steve Jobs, 'di ba? Ang daming negative events na nangyari sa kanya. He's born out of wedlock, and hindi siya nakapagtapos ng college, but he still sees an opportunity in it and built Apple. So yes, you just have to see um, the bright side of every situation. Next is figure out the last time that you were anxious. So as a licensed NLP practitioner, that's we often ask. We call this the timeline technique, and we often ask, um, let's say, our client that has anxiety, and ask them, when was the last time that you felt anxious? Can you still remember? And then based on their story, um, we just have to make them remember uh, the last event, who are they with, and if there are still things that we can fix during that moment. So, NLP, licensed NLP practitioner is also, uh, there are some techniques that are the same as well with the hypnotherapist. So, if you find yourself with anxiety, make sure to find a professional who can help you with, for example, a therapist, a hypnotherapist, and also a licensed NLP practitioner. So they can also help you how to overcome anxiety. So yes, those are my 10 tips. And if you have a friend who has anxiety, make sure that you are always there for them. that you always support them, whatever happens, and um, help them, but don't take over. Don't take over. Uh, Make sure to also introduce them to someone who is professional and can really help them with their anxiety. So there, yeah, that's these are my tips. And do you have any questions, Roche? May mga questions ba tayo? Pertinent.
Wow, thank you very much. That was really, I was listening for 30 minutes, and I was able to get some information about your practice, about your professions, and
Mm-hmm.
how you're really helping a lot of people, especially during this crisis. As you've said,
Mm-hmm.
uh, if some of you or those who are listening right now, if you do have friends who are suffering from anxiety, these problems, especially during this crisis, you can always help them, but it would be better if you could seek professional advice or get professional who will assist you, and don't take over. So that was a very good message that you imparted with us, Jonecca. I was reading several comments from our watchers, and here's some of the questions. So I'd like to throw into you, Jonecca. Uh, During this crisis, what are the advice or any other motivation that you can give, especially for those who are just like us, professional speakers, professional consultants, and trainers, and then during this crisis, we don't have that much business. There are not much engagement, so it feels like the anxiety is starting to come in. So what
Yeah,
would
I
be
agree.
your
Agree.
advice, or what are the motivation or some of the techniques or tips that probably you have already mentioned, but just from that point of questions?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, kagaya nga nung isa sa mga sinabi kong tip kanina, no, Roche, E plus
Yes.
R equals O. That means events plus response equals outcome. So, we don't always control the events around us kasi may mga bagay talagang hindi natin makontrol eh. Diba? It's out of the things that we can manage. But what we control is our thoughts. What we control is our emotions. How um, we can control our actions with those kinds of behavior. And with
Yes.
positive mentality, it always comes with positive results. So we just have
Mm.
to see the silver lining. Nga, kumbaga, tawag nila silver lining to every
Yeah, yeah.
situation. And sa lahat ng mga issues or problems, if you only see the bright side, there's always an opportunity that lies from every difficulty. So,
Okay,
yun yung mga
that's nice.
kailangan mo lang gawin.
Okay, thank you, Juneka.
And,
No? So I would just like to cut you up, no? Medyo ang nagbabuffer talaga yung internet natin dito sa Pilipinas, no? But anyway, we have been getting a lot
yeah,
of
lahat
good
nasa
reply,
bahay eh.
good response. A lot of people are actually using internet today. But we would just like to, at this time, we just like to greet some of the listener, or some of those people who are really watching us from Dubai. Our very own Mary Jane Sulayo is watching us, and also Mr. Malvin Econ Mentor Myron is also watching while doing his work, and we do
Hello,
have several
hello.
listeners. Yes, so they are actually listening to you, Jonecca, and they're also very excited to ask questions. As a matter of fact, I already have one question thrown into me, and this is via PM, so I would like to throw this to you also. How do you ever happen to have this particular experience of anxiety? Do you have encountered this, and how, or what are the process of overcoming it? So this is
Mhm.
from the personal, huh? Personal. So they were asking if you have really experienced this kind
Mm.
of anxiety during the course of probably in your
Yeah,
21 years of existence. Okay, 21 years old ka, di ba?
21, 30,
Okay.
30 years of existence.
Okay.
Yeah, okay naman ako sa personal question. So, yes, I did experience anxiety before. I was really young. So, I had a depression when I was 14 years old. Kasi my family's business back then, um, parang experience a bankruptcy. So, na-bankrupt yung
Mm.
business ng family ko. And hindi naman sa parang we're not that rich, but we're quite an average kind of family where we eat 3 times a day, where um parang have also helpers, and um we have we are comfortable with our life. So from being comfortable with our life and with having helpers around, biglang nag-bankrupt yung business ng daddy ko. And then I wake up one morning
Yeah.
na yung ref namin walang laman. Na nasanay ako may laman siya, tapos bigla siyang walang laman. And I had to stop studying for 1 year. Actually, Rog, hindi ako nag third year. I took PEP test, PEPT test, so I can skip a year of high school, and then diretso na ako ng fourth year high school. So nakapasa naman ako doon, and then nag fourth year ako diretso. But with that 1 year, nasa loob lang kami ng bahay. So itong quarantine, sanay na ako. That 1 year, nasa loob lang kami ng bahay kasi nag-stop ako mag-aral. Wala nang pabayad yung dad ko ng pang tuition. So nawalan kami ng kuryente, nawalan kami ng tubig. So I was really depressed back then.
Mhm.
And
Wow.
um after I think a year, inaya ko ng best friend ko to attend her birthday party. And then I was exposed, bigla ako na-exposed to a lot of people. And
Aha.
then I had
Okay.
these anxiety attacks because I was not used to a lot of people for a year. I was just with myself and with my family or my siblings. And then
Aha.
na-expose ako a lot or sa maraming tao. And then nagkaroon ako ng anxiety attack. Kada pinapakilala sa akin ng friend ko na friend niya, hindi ako nakakapagsalita. Hindi ako nakakapagsalita, and I don't know why, but I felt really lonely back then.
Yeah.
So,
So, Jonecca,
yeah.
you feel I feel I can see it from you that you are now well equipped in terms of really showing your personality during with this kind of even if this is Facebook Live, you know for the fact that a lot of people are really watching us, a lot of people are really supporting us with Philippine advocates of consultants and trainers, and it seems you're comfortable sharing your personal experiences with regards to anxiety. So I think you have really overcome those anxiety, and we're very happy to hear that because it takes really an experienced individual who have really actually experienced that particular problem for you to be able to really better discuss, better share that particular topic. So we're really grateful that you are with us, and that is a very good tip also for those who are watching from different places. So if I may,
Yeah.
there is also a questions of follow-up questions regarding personal experience. Yan, Jonecca, medyo nagiging personal
Yeah.
na yung mga questions.
Okay
So,
lang naman. Yeah.
how did your parents handle it? Do you think your parents experienced anxiety also? Paano sila naka-cope up with that experience that you have shared a while ago?
Mm, yeah, that's a good personal question. But yeah, lumaki that moment in time, since mga bata pa kami, wala kaming magawa whenever our parents quarrel or lagi silang nag-aaway. So it was really a toxic environment for me at the moment. It doesn't help to see that your parents fight a lot. And then uh, from syempre they have this kind of business. They they were still able to find an opportunity. And then we went to province. My mom went to her province, and we and my father went to my father's province that's in Bicol. So my we and my dad went to Bicol, and my mom went to Mindoro. And then dun
Mm,
siya nag-start ng sarili niyang business again. Nag-start siya ulit ng ukay-ukay.
wow.
And from there, napalago niya yung ukay-ukay niya to our family business again, which is motor parts and then auto parts. And then right now, both of my parents ha- uh, have 3 branches again ng automotive auto shop. So,
So,
nakabangon naman sila from that point. And whenever I ask my mom, sabi ko, "Ma, paano ka nakabangon or what motivated you na bumangon?" And her big why was is us. Her big why is us. So sabi niya, gusto ko lang mapagtapos kayo, gusto ko lang mabalik yung buhay natin dati. So ganun yung belief ng mom ko. And to those people who are down right now sa mga business nila, you are stronger than what you think or what you can imagine. So always know your why. Ano yung biggest why mo? Kanino ba kayo lumalaban? Para kanino kayo bumabangon sa umaga? Sino yung iniisip niyo? Kanino yung gagawin to? Diba? Wala namang madali. Walang madali. Kahit anong
yes,
trabaho,
correct.
mahirap. Diba? So,
Correct.
ano yung
Correct.
strategy nyo? Okay? I believe na nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible na bumangon. Nothing is impossible to see opportunity in this time or amidst this chaos. The question is, what is the strategy? Ano ba yung strategy to get to your goal, to get to what you want, and to get to whatever you want to achieve? So,
Yes.
yeah,
Thank you very
that's
yeah.
that's
Thank you
that's
very
my
much, Danica,
answer.
for as Mr. Sans Bautista said. Thank you for your honest and brave response. No, so we
Mhm.
really appreciate those who are watching us right now because yeah, this is really a great opportunity for us to really share what we have because we better share when it really comes from the mind and it comes from the heart. So it's the actual
Yes. So,
experience that we really share.
makaka-inspire naman.
Yeah. So I would just like to because you hit me in my heart because when I was still studying in during my college years, lima kasi kami magkakapatid and I've seen my parents struggled on kasi sabay-sabay kami nag-aaral. Can you imagine five of you studying in college and some are in high school at the same time, all at the same time? Really can you just try to imagine what your parents are doing on a regular basis? How will they feed their children, especially during their tuition fees? So all of those kitang-kita ko yon. So they are really
Yes.
also my heroes and utang
Yeah.
dito, utang
Yes.
doon and now we're quite okay. So napalaki naman at napagtapos kami mga magkakapatid and we are all professionals doing all our business.
Mhm.
So it's really the parents are really doing it just for the children. Now I
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
Jonecca is not yet
unconditional
married,
love.
ano? Married na ba si
Ayun na.
Jonecca? Si Miss Jonecca? Hindi pa po. Mga nagtatanong. Thanks, Miss Jonecca, Sir Roche and Philippine Advocates for Consultancy. Ako po, married na. That's why being a parent really, we're going to do it only for the betterment of our children. So, Miss
Mhm.
Jonecca, I have one more question here. Uh, this is really your reality today in today because the topic is really how to overcome anxiety amid chaos. So how do you overcome again anxiety when things really become realistic, especially when you are not receiving support or help from the government? Di ba kanina, Jonecca, we've seen in the news that in near SM North EDSA, they were all lining up and there have been some panic. So this is the realistic event that really happening today. So, what do you think? How do you think we can overcome this on the point of view of the consultant speakers and trainers, and the point of view
Yeah.
of our guest speaker, Miss Juneka?
Mhm. Actually, Roche, no? One sign of fear or anxiety is when we feel like we are a victim or when we blame others. One thing that we can control as well, although yeah, we have rights, pero government is also something we can control, or we can only do so much. So we can only do so much as a citizen. So as a citizen, let us not depend on the government. Let us not blame the government, but do our part as a citizen to help other people as well.
Okay,
Yun
that's
yung
a very
nakikita
nice.
ko naman ngayon na maganda sa situation natin ngayon. Kasi nakikita ko yung love ng isa't isa or ng tao para sa iba. Kasi they're always willing to help, they're always concerned for other people, laging nag-share, oh, ito yung dapat mong gawin, here's how you can protect yourself, 'di ba?
Yeah.
So in a way, nakikita ko na mas naging caring tayo sa isa't isa at this moment. And um dealing with anxiety at this moment, other than lahat ng sinabi ko kanina, is to also help ourselves in this situation by taking care of our mind, our emotions, taking care of our body, what we eat, we have to exercise, and as well as yun nga, not believe in any false news or lessen our media content just so we can protect ourselves from having too much fear or being too much anxious on a thing or a disease that we can't even control. So
Yes.
let's do our part as a citizen and do the preventive measures. Stay at home, be responsible, and discipline. I-discipline na natin yung sarili natin.
you know one of the biggest challenge now when you are staying at home is eating the right food. We're eating a
Mm.
lot. Bumibilis yung haba ng bigote ko, so usually you will never see me with this mustache. Yun nga, there's another question here, Miss Jonecca. What is the root of anxiety, no? So yeah, siguro nabanggit mo na kanina, but I would just like to reiterate, to just do it again. There's somebody who's asking, what is the root of anxiety? Why do people suffers or have this kind of anxiety? No, but I think you have made mention a while ago that it's part of the personal relationship environment. But what do you take on that?
Yes, Roche, no? Kagaya ng sinabi ko kanina, anxiety is our body's response to stress. Okay?
Mhm, mhm.
So, nagsisimula yan sa stress, and then it becomes fear, and then it becomes nervousness, and then nagiging anxiety. Kasi we have what we call rewiring of our brains. So, nagsisimula siya sa small thought, nagsisimula siya sa konting takot, hanggang sa nagiging snowball effect, lumalaki ng lumalaki ng lumalaki. Simple stress lang siya, pero pag laging ginagawa, laging sa stress, nagkakaroon ng malaking fear and nagkakaroon ng malaking anxiety.
Okay,
So,
correct.
doon
Kaya
nagsisimula ang anxiety.
sabi nga,
Isang stress or isang negative thought,
yeah.
hanggang sa pag lagi mo siyang ginagawa, nare-rewire yung brain natin with that
So
kind of thinking.
negative gets begets negative, positive, and brings more positivity. We have another one here from Mr. RJ Kutamora. I hope you still have more time with us, Jonecca. Indeed,
Yep, yep.
if everyone will unite in doing their part, problem would not worsen and more solutions would be available. Positive mindset is always important, and optimism is everything. That everything will work out right. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
basically just saying that we have to be united, we have to have a proper mindset. So
Yes,
anything
agree
that
with
you'd
that.
like
It starts
to
from there.
yeah, anything that you'd like to add for those who are a message for Philippine advocates of consultants, speakers, and trainers, for all of us speakers, for all of us trainers who have really undergoing anxiety, starting to have anxiety today, as we don't have bookings, we don't have engagement, no, and
Agree.
what is your
Agree with
advice to
you.
all the members of Philippine Advocates or PACT? And for those who would want to be a member of PACT, what is your recommendation? What is your suggestions or any other final advices?
Mhm. Yeah, unang-una, maraming salamat, Roche, for hosting tonight's episode. Maraming salamat kay Mr. Myron for inviting me here and to be able to share my knowledge on overcoming anxiety. And I really hope that everyone is safe, everyone is well taken care of, and um, I want to volunteer or help out. And if meron kayong problems on anxiety or depression or stress, just contact me, and I will definitely help you for free.
Yeah, and
This
how will they contact you,
quarantine.
Janeka? How do you have a number, Facebook, or any contacts?
Yeah, you can add me on Facebook, Jonecca and Pascual. From there, you can message me, and then let's talk from there. So yeah, I'm
Any
giving this
yeah,
for free. So
any
yeah, just
books or
message.
books or events that you'd like to plug?
Yes, Advanced Sales Institute has two events coming this April. So April 17, we have email marketing for e-commerce. That's with John Pagulayan. On April 25, we have social media simplified for business owners. So it will be done through Zoom. So hoping that you can also attend. And yeah, let's spread good vibes. Let's spread happiness. And I hope you can also use this time to learn and get more knowledge on how to help ourselves, take care of ourselves, and um, get that opportunity that would help us in our goals.
Okay, thank you very much, Jonecca San Pascual. It was really indeed a well prepared presentation. We didn't use the slides, but we were able to get a lot of inputs. We were able to get a lot of conversations with all those who watch us in Facebook Live. And with that, we'd like the Philippine advocates and consultant trainers would like to thank you very much for really giving us your elusive time, and I hope to see you again. Hope we'll be able to have more conversation soon as the enhanced community quarantine lie low, and we're hoping for the best. So with that, thank you very much, Jonecca. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Roche, and hoping everyone is safe. Hoping that everyone is well. So have a good night.
Okay, so you stay there, Jonecca, as I will be announcing, no? For Philippine advocates and consultant and trainers who are still there, who are watching us in the live Facebook page. Again, this morning we're able to discuss happy and stressful life. So this is in celebration. Oh, this is a celebration of life while we are with our family. And tonight we're able to listen to Miss Jonecca San Pascual and how to overcome anxiety amid chaos. And on April 4, I would like to advance, this is an advance invitation. I'd like to invite you at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. We're going to have Mr. Ekan Malig to celebrate with us a relationship building during the time of crisis. So this is also in connections with that crisis that we're experiencing right now. And on the evening, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m., we're going to have Coach Matt Doming, and he will be discussing how to be happy and successful in life through this proven and tested goal setting strategy. Now, thank you very much for those who have listened, for those who have watched us. Again, I'm Mr. Roche, or your Master Roche. I'm the Vice President of PAC. And as again, we are trying to really, the purpose of, we are a community. We are a community of experts. We are a community of sharer. We are the community of consultants. And we would like to really advocate the 6 P's. Number one is the prosperity. You know, we are really helping out our members to have a certain level of success. We are also trying to invite new members, then we will be able to train them on a regular basis. We do it twice a year as we have a line-up program. And we're also supporting you as we have the next P is peer support. We do have peer support group. We also have protections headed by our attorney Erwin, and we also have public responsibility and proper networking. And this is also chaired by yours truly, the professional education, which is also this is a part of professional education. And also, we're going to invite. This is an advance invitation again. When this pandemic is done, we are going to have our official big event. This is going to be this coming July 25, 2020. We're going to celebrate a huge event. We are going to book like 100 to 120 packs. So this is going to be a celebration of all the techniques, all the sharing. We'll invite a lot of good individuals to share with us. So again, good night. Maraming salamat po sa pag-stay nyo sa amin. I'm very grateful with Miss Jonecca. Maraming salamat po. Magandang gabi. Ingat po kayo lahat. Stay home and stay safe. Bye-bye. Jonecca, bye-bye. Salamat po.
Bye-bye. Salamat po. Salamat po.